So we'll start here. But sometimes like Matt can grab his hands together, or however he's gonna defend this to make it hard for me. So or just like even like that, like flexing his bicep so that it's hard to pull. So to that, because my goal is to go from here to back there, right? So like sometimes this is hard. So two different transitions that work pretty good. The first one that I like, especially with no knee, I mean, I've been kind of forgetting about it because I've been going to the second one. But the first one that works pretty good is like when it's super hard to pull the arm up to get it behind. The one that I like when I remember to do it is instead of keep fighting here, my hand that's through the hole, now I'm gonna switch my body and I'm gonna shoot it all the way through. And as I go through, I'm gonna put my chest pressure on the elbow. And I'm gonna go all the way through to head and arm. Right? So my hand is already in the pocket right here. Right? I'm fighting, I can't get it. As I start to bring my leg around to change my posture, my body angle, I'm going to shoot this arm all the way through to here. And I'm just going to go hand to hand, right? Put my face as close in as I can. And then just the finish is just like the normal head and arm. So I got to take the weight off of my knees. So I go to my toes and I just have to go down. And I'm going to start to like smear him upwards.
Smear him upwards?
So pressure's going down and I'm smearing him on the mat like this.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Try to draw that.
You gotta learn this right away. Okay. Yeah.
No more. That's it. Got it, right? He's like, I'm showing it again. So if you can't finish the Kimura right, your hand is already in the pocket. The reason I want to connect my chest to it is because my partner guaranteed is going to feel me release my grip, which could be any type of a reaction, right? So I'm keeping myself close, and as I let go, I'm putting the pressure on my chest, on his tricep, so that it's harder for him to start to go back flat. So I'm kind of driving to him, shooting my arm through, adjusting my grip, and now once I got it, I'm really putting the pressure on him with my ear towards his shoulder or tricep area, and coming as close to him as I can. Good squeeze and the downward pressure, and then smearing him up. That almost like I'm trying to, in my head, what I'm trying to do is like I'm trying to pop his head off his shoulders that way to make it go that way.
You're getting your chest to the ground and then pushing up. Drop down and then push up.
So the only parts of my body that are touching the floor is my elbows and my toes. And I'm trying to make my hips go as low to the ground without touching it. Because once they touch, then I'm taking pressure off of you, yeah?
Yeah.
So I keep my hip as low to the ground as possible without touching, and then down and smearing you up like that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
So I'll try to lay down on the ground. That's going to take up the pressure.
Or even like sometimes I'll do, or however, whatever.
Yeah.
You straddle.
And then, from here, now I come back, right?
Yeah, you're gonna come back behind my back. Yeah. Slide that through. Connect your hands together. And now
I want it on this side, though, right? This
other side.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because you're gonna, if I'm still like this, you're gonna use your hands together to bring me back flat on the ground. So pull me back. Yeah, there you go now.
Oh, like this.
Yes, this is what you want. This stuff.
I can feel it. Yeah, I can feel that.
So you don't want me to be like this. So use your grips together to drag me back flat on my back. So that I'm like this and you're right here next to me.
My elbows touching, right?
Your elbows are touching the floor. Like this. Good like this. My hip, we're over here. So
Yeah.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Mitch, you can use it real quick. Sure. Just for the finish. It's hard for him to see. So up. Right? Two more grip. And then as I start to move behind the Mitch, I'm going to start to connect my chest and spin around. I'm sorry. Spin this through. So check over here now so you can see. So Mitch, just turn a little bit on your side this way if possible. This is where I was, yeah? So I want to finish with Mitch flat on the floor. So I use this connection to bring it back flat. And now it's kind of even worse because my shoulder can go under his neck now. So I'm going to go flat, pressure him down, and I'm going to smother him up this way.
It's just your toes even.
Sorry, bro.
Good. You just judge the bigger pop. I was like,
you're just pushing on your toes even.
I'm driving off of my toes, but I want to go smash him to the floor first, and then spread him on the ground that way. So you saw how like I use my grips because Mitch is like this. I need him to be flat to finish him.
Yeah.
Finish him.
You're automatically letting go and diving.
Nice. Hands together like gable grip.
Your right hand is here on top.
Yep. There you go. Oh yeah, you got me good. Now
you gotta push against this tricep. Oh, you rotate through. And then this arm. This arm.
I like that.
Go this arm. Take that. This arm through.
I like the easy
there you
one.
go, John. Now grab your gable grip, your hands together. Yep.
Then you're gonna flatten it out.
There you go. So drive. Yep. Yes.
Usually we don't stop till they tap at least 3 times.
Oh, dude. That's rough.
You know, it's not even that hard really. It's not. It doesn't take a lot of strength.
No. If you have a good grip already, it's on. And what's hard to defend is if your arm is already up in the air.
It's already up.
It's hard. So you got me flat, you got me.
But it's the control of that shoulder.
Put your pressure down on the floor.
Is what drives you.
Leave the constant pressure right there. So like, I really want to grab this hand. I want to try grab my leg, but if you're smothering me this, then my arm kind of goes down. Like I want to do this. Take the pressure off.
Yeah.
Can't. Down, up.
Okay. Like that.
I'm on my head too.
I feel like you need to be deeper.
Yeah, if you can go as deep as you can with your right
so
arm.
it's from here, it's like as much pressure as you can open up and see it through.
Yeah. Yeah, because you want, exactly, Mitch, you want your right arm to be able to go as, you could even do that grip if you wanted to.
You can reach.
I've seen that grip finish with that grip too, the rear naked
And
grip.
then just drive right in.
Yeah. Just kind of related, but just so point of reference. Loma told us this last year, and I never really knew it, but it makes a lot of sense. He was saying, like, to finish the Kimura, like most of it, sometimes I used to do this, it's like I'll put this foot up to block the face. But he was saying you leave this knee down and put this leg up against the back. Now he can't go flat anymore again. You created a wedge behind his back, so he can't go flat. So
I like that.
just a little,
Right, because if you're pulling me, I want to turn that way, right?
yeah, just a little nugget he dropped that I thought was, well, that's key, man.
Yeah. And what do you do? Are you on your knee or are you planting?
I'm
Just
doing
like your
this.
foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this part is wedged against your back.
So are you having any pressure on, so like when you're here, sorry, he's here, he's on the side, you have this knee here.
Yep.
Are you like driving into his face at all and putting any type of, or is it just a post?
It's just a post, and then down is down. But now you can function this way between both of those. Yeah. Make it suck even more for him.
And rotate under or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I've never.
All those years I was putting up the other foot
on for.
Kimura. Yeah.
I'll do it.
I think I get there so often that it really just like clicked in my head. Like, oh, that's a good detail. That's good. Super
I've been trying that. Alex does that a lot.
Which one?
What we just were going over, that submission.
Oh, the head and arm, yeah.
And bro, I try and I try. I don't think I've been getting deep enough. So
The key is like when you get me, just shoot that thing as far across as you can.
felt way different, bro. And I squeezed.
I was gonna say because we're gonna end up happening is like you're gonna feel like you just nothing happening.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so easy that time because I gotta go deep.
The other thing too is like plenty of people only think about smoothing. They don't think about creating that pressure of smearing your hardware across here. And it drives.
This way.
But you gotta go deep. You have to go.
And I was always on the other side of the head,
Yeah, it's like
right?
cross-face behind my head.
Yeah. That's exactly what it felt like.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So that was one option that I like to do. The other one that I've been getting to more often is I'll get here, right, and then I'll lift this leg up. So like I'm gonna go arm bar. So like most people know, like if I set up my arm bar, I'm just gonna go pinch the foot close to the face and then sit up and just sit down from here, right? Because I like finishing my arm bar with my knee right there. Okay, so just here, and I'm just gonna sit, and now I'm gonna start to take it from here. So that's the option I like if the Kimura is not there. But so lately I've been like going here, and then I'll come back, and I'll swing this one around and pull them up to the back, and then immediately switch my grip to in front of his face.
Go! Can you try that again?
Elito. So we're here, same thing here. I'm gonna go for the Kimura, right? But if I can't yank it out that way, then I'll lift my foot up next to the face, pop up, and then I'll sit for the arm bar right from here. So I'm actually like trying to squat right here, super close over, so that when I sit, there's really no gap between us. See how tight that is? It's tighter. Yeah, that shoulder's already tight.
What was the other one you did?
The other one was the back take.
Yeah.
So I'll go here, same thing. I'm gonna go here, right? But now I'm gonna take this foot away. Then I'm gonna throw this one over. I'll even put it on his hips for just a second as I sit. Then right away, as soon as I sit, I'm already letting go and going under his chin to go for the seat belt already.
So if you wanted to set up a body dropping roll, that'd be the perfect spot to do it.
Right there, yeah.
You stand out, step over it first, and then as you roll in, you can hip right
latch
into
it right on.
Nice.
Yeah. But the reason I'll step on the hip is because I like, it's sort of a distraction because when would you do it to me?
I think there's a lot of leverage to it from that.
There is. Yeah, I'll step on it because as he starts to sit, like most times when people start to sit, they already start to try and fight with this leg somewhere.
Yeah.
And this one's, you can like distract them by kick my leg down. Yeah, and then it comes right in. Then if we roll this way, this one already comes in. So it's just like a distraction, yeah? Pushing their thigh away.
Appreciate it.
But it's also a good thing, like you can stand on them, like if you want to be kind of a little bit nasty.
Oh yeah, just pull.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nice, you're like separating them like this.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome.
So just little details from that same little Kimura setup that you have, yeah? Bunch of different options to try from there. You see it again?
Matt,
Yes, seriously.
Matt, you want to see it?
Yeah, you want to see it?
Okay.
So I got the Kimura set up here. So, right, I'm gonna go Kimura, but I can already tell once I get here and I'm kind of set. I can tell Mitch is strong. He's not gonna let me have it back, right? This is as far as it's gonna get right here. So I'm already thinking of my next step. So I like to go armbar from here, and I'm just gonna squat right over him like this, pinching my knees tight together, so that when I sit, I can bring him with me. And now there's really no space between my hips and his shoulder. So if for 1 second there's no tension and I can take it, I'm already close to him, right? If I'm too far, there's a good chance Mitch's elbow is gonna be down. Exactly, gone, lost it already. Especially people that are like, they wait for my move so they can do their move, right? You know what I mean? They fill that gap, he's coming on top already. So if I give myself a better chance of being super close to him already. You guys know what I mean, yeah?
Yeah.
It's super, super tight. the way you had me,
Yeah.
like was scary tight.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, you
Yeah,
know,
I
it's
mean
tight.
that's the feeling you should have.
Yeah,
That's how it should feel. Like when I'm here and I'm sitting on this. Yeah, this feels tight.
like already, Mitch is like, oh man,
Yeah,
my
this
fucking
feels-
shoulder's history.
And then it's just gonna be when I sit, it's only gonna be, look, my knee only has to move from here to here. And it's gonna happen in my sit down, right? It's naturally gonna come here. Look at how it moved already.
Can you show the back thing?
Yep. So we're here, I tried the arm to hook Kimura. No, I don't wanna try arm bar. I'm gonna go back, throw this over. You can step on the hip if I want to. Or he even made a mistake by letting me come all the way across. Now I can pull him right away. As soon as I start to land, I'm already letting go and going for my gable grip. And I can go body triangle like Mitch called. Right? Gable, excuse me, seat foot grip. Fight the hand if I can. Choke. But securing the back position probably more important. Unless the guy's not paying attention. Whew. All good? Sweet, let's try it out. You can drill with Vito.
Yeah.
And then get some reps in.
Yeah.
So now lift your other foot up. There you go. And now leave both of them up.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so now you'll sit
feel
right
tight?
next to
Yeah,
Mitch's
it's
head.
already tight, like you
Sit
said.
down.
Like once you
Oh,
jump
down.
tight.
Scary, it's
Yeah,
scary
it's
tight.
already tight
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Where when I'm on top for the arm bar, like you were putting pressure on my head.
No.
Were you just trying to be nice about it, or that's how you do it? You kind of squatting right above
I'm
me?
squatting right above you. My pressure is more this way, pinching you, so that you kind of go back flat before I want you to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So like you can kind of cap there for a second if you had to, yeah.
Yeah.
And now just sit. Boom. Yeah.
Super tight already.
You gotta put the foot on the hip before you come down,
really go anywhere from
and that's what kind of pivots
Yeah.
you up.
You sort of feel like I don't know which
Otherwise,
is the
you
right way to
gotta
go
get that
because everything is so tight. Yeah.
So it has to come up all
That's the feeling I get.
I don't know if I should
Wait to fight it later or no?
Because I'm gonna be balled up pretty good. I'll be like this.
Yeah.
You know. And so if you can get a knee in there.
Yep. Nice. Now just sit close to his head. Yep.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, because you're already here.
Yeah.
And now I just try to pinch my knees as tight as I can together.
Yeah. Just using more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Try using way more.
Nice.
Yeah, I felt from here, right? On your side. Here, come back down.
Yep. One motion. Swing it. Yep.
Here, and then it's lifting.
Yes, Mitch.
Right.
So it's like a, yeah, it's like a
It's just like that.
and you just pin that hip this way. And make it rotate.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So trying to, yeah, try to get more tension. Put
Yeah.
more tension on my body before you
So the back take is
Yep. Like you were gonna try for the Kimura. Now you're gonna switch to the back take. So now you can put this on the floor.
no tension.
Yep. Yep. And then swing
You
down
just fall
over.
over.
am I doing this now?
You can, yeah, you can do it right there already. Keep that over. Yeah,
So
push him down as you sit.
side.
Yeah, leave that foot there and now sit.
Boom.
Boom.
The hip up.
Yes.
Now press. Push down. Yeah. Like that.
Okay, so this.
Yeah.
And this foot is what now?
So if you're gonna go back take, you can just leave this knee on the ground.
Oh, you sit this other
Yep.
foot.
So sometimes it's hard to get it right on the hip like he's blocking. So you may have to go straight onto the floor.
That one.
You know, you see how, yeah.
From here into this one.
Yes, there you go. And now pull him with you. Switch to the, yeah.
Yep. Triangle if I can.
I mean, if you can, because you're already on the correct side to,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I like when you show one, right? this other one.
Yeah.
There you go. There. The one
Watch your shit.
watch here. Push.
J-Rod got kicked out of B-Team.
Yeah, that's a part of it.
I heard one
Predator.
term sex assault.
Predator.
He was supposed to come to Corner 8.
Yeah. Still is, huh?
Did they cancel the seminar?
For real?
Yeah.
We were talking about it yesterday and I forgot to ask if he still was.
Yeah. So my friend was the one who took me to the Clark Gracie seminar. Like, hey, J-Rod is coming. You want to go? I was like, maybe I'm super busy, but if I can let you know last minute because I'm interested. And then I texted him last night. I only found out yesterday.
Shut down.
Yeah, he said, oh yeah, they canceled the seminar.
Yeah.
You're way too high.
Yeah, no.
So try it again. I'm not sure if you need
Like
to
that. It's
pull it up a little higher.
Let me see how check it out.
You go on the last one when he was here?
No, I
With that
didn't.
knee and that
That,
windshield
I
wiper.
mean, I heard he's a really nice guy. Super, honestly, nothing but good things about him.
So check it out.
Yeah, who knows, right?
Okay. Just go through the whole thing and I'll tell you where you should stop. Okay, stop. Move back. Move towards his back again. This leg is kept a little bit too close to his head. Put it behind his neck again. Yeah, there you go. Now swing that leg. Even if you gotta stomp on his hip. Just
I like that.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't need right body.
There it is. Yep. Drag all the way to the other side. Nice, John.
So,
your armbar, where are you going? Are you going like a direct 3 or 9, or are you going like a 10?
I'm going like
11?
Yeah, 11 maybe.
when you're doing it,
And I think about the other thing I try to think about too is when I'm doing it such an activity. When I'm trying to do it, right? I go here and I go here and sit. The other thing I think about is when I sit down and pull Nico with me. I want my foot underneath to create a wedge so that his back kind of go flat on the ground again. Because that's kind of the defense too, right?
Yeah.
If we can go flat like this style, see how he can already start to turn into me?
Right.
There's already space.
But if we go here and I can create like a wedge on his back, now he kind of go flat. Yeah.
Your shoulder, your elbow is that much higher off the ground.
His is, yeah,
Right.
exactly. And I'm trying to use my instep and the bottom of my shin wedge under his back. But yes, I'm going at an angle. Yeah, and our knees tight together, pinch your knees super tight. There you go.
Feels way different too.
Yeah. Feels a lot tighter actually.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, with the foot underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Nice. So that's what I was like, way too much space. You need to switch that out faster.
I think that helps if you didn't have a foot on the hip before you went for that back.
Nice.
kick.
That looks uncomfortable. Sit right next to his head. Yep. There you go.
Oh, right there.
That's the one.
Oh,
Big difference.
yeah. I got it.
You're good, you're good.
You have that here. So just slide right into it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Try finish him.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. He can't go back flat anymore.
Yeah. Nice.
There's a difference on that in the pressure, yeah?
Oh yeah.
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 Check that wedge. Yeah.
There you go. So what? Don't move. I just want you to make an adjustment. You see how your hands join their underneath his head? Move it towards that side. So do this, John. Yes, that's it. Yeah. And now drive up towards the TV. Yep.
Let me get that.
Oh, good. That's perfect. Nice, slow, easy tempo.
Yeah.
Perfect. I got a little lightheaded and I was like, I'm good.
It's kind of how you should apply a lot of the chokes too. Like, don't go 100 right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like go like 70, go to 80, 10.
Sort of like 10, working my own.
Only like for your sake, because you don't want to be like I went 100 and I blew my wad.
Yeah.
So you go 80.
But then I also feel like if you're like 30 or 40%, they're gonna move and it just gets tighter.
It does.
Like the more they wiggle, it just gets
better for you.
better. Yeah, and
Cinch
you're
it
not
in.
wasting a bunch of power.
Yeah. Just let it. Yeah, exactly. Because some people, depending on what choke it is, they can handle it for a while, right? They can kind of take it. But no, you yourself knowing you didn't give your all yet, you're like, okay, I still got a lot more. It's like a ratchet. Still got a ways to go.
Yeah. I feel like too, if it's tight, and they're like, oh, not too bad, and you give it to them, and like you can tell,
Right.
and then even more, then you can see like, you know, they go from like to the panic, like bro, and that's not even the worst of it, you know, and then you go straight to the worst of it, it's kind of one thing, but then if it just gets like,
Yes.
oh fuck the panic, and then it's even worse after that, it's like, fuck that.
That's how I think you should work into chokes like that anyway. I mean, of course, if it's like 10 seconds left in a tournament, you can go all you got, right? I mean, you know very well the situation you're in, so play the way it's supposed to be played. But for like working it like that, like just kind of cooking them for a while.
Yeah. And you really like cook them, right? And you see the hand go up. Fucker, you remember that, right? A couple rounds ago. The hand's coming up. We'll try this position. Yeah, you fuck, I remember you.
So yeah, those are some of my favorites from that Kimura control. Like, just a couple options. Sometimes like I'll get caught up in just focusing on two. Like I'll focus, or three. I'll go Kimura doesn't work. I'm gonna try to go straight arm bar, or I'll sit into taking the back. But the head and arm one, I used to do that a lot. I used to like it because the arm was right there to just slip through that hole and catch it. And it's one of those where it's kind of like an unorthodox sequence, right? Most people don't realize
You're turn 180 degrees and
Yes.
come back the other way.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why it works well. But I just kind of go through the phases of like, I like these that I'm doing. But that's one that I forgot about.
And the defense would be to just walk out from it.
The defense would be, so a couple ones that work for me, like one of them was like I'll put my hand up to my ear, so like, or the one is like I'll try and grab the inside of my leg, which is why I think the pressure of going forward makes it worse, because now when you're here,
You can't tuck. Yeah. It's your shoulders already open.
But even that walk.
So the reality is like, I mean, to me, this is my own opinion. If I got my hands together, or somebody strong like you has got it together already, pretty much it's gonna be it's hard to get off that area.
It's a long walk to try and defend that, I think, right? No matter which. For me, I'm so close to you. How far you would have to walk to try to get.
So
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to belly down.
So what I try to do to get out of it, like the strong guys, I'll give them my back. I'll turn
Yeah.
I'll turn my back.
Yeah, just give it.
I'll turn away. Yeah, I'll give them my back.
Just to stay choke.
Yeah.
I was just thinking like from here if you could walk.
Yeah. And it also depends on what your partner squeezes.
How tight and deep you get in there, how quick. Yeah.
So I'd rather give up my back than get tapped from there, because then maybe I got a chance of fighting back defenses.
Right.
But maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just prolonging.
There's always a chance. Just gotta hold out for that buzzer.
All right, you guys want to roll?
Yeah.
Some rounds? Cool. I'll keep it at 3 minutes. We're going at 3 minutes for some weeks now. I'm surprised you guys one day and go 8s or 9s. I'm just kidding.
Up down.
I'll sit the first round out and then we'll rotate one guy every round. Okay, is that cool?
Yes.
Some water if you want.
Yeah.